am actually in my laundry room right now, and I am loading and unloading a load of laundry. But today we are going to do a little glimpse at a summer day in my life, what I can show. Basically, this morning we are already at like 10 o'clock, and we have gotten the boys off to their adventure camp, had breakfast, had an hour meeting for work. I am doing laundry now, and then Polly and I are gonna go to the beach and Dollar Tree to get a little craft, because we're gonna have a craft afternoon. We're just gonna go to the beach for like 30 minutes, an hour maybe, I don't know, we'll see. She's not really wanting to go, so I do. We need some breath of fresh air, a little walk on the beach, some seashells. And today, I think we're going to paint some seashells for one of our crafts. So, come along with us as we get through the day. I will be showing you dinner from yesterday because I had every intention of filming this kind of day yesterday, but it was a little bit of a crazy day, and we had some extra kids. I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be filming all that. So, you'll see that we're having for dinner tonight is actually the leftovers from last night. But once we get to dinner, I'll show you the little, making dinner from last night. So anywho, let's go. We just saw a dolphin. Of course, once I have my camera, it's not going to show back up, but it's so cute. It was so close to us. All right, Peachy Pie is going to do some boogie boarding. Oh my gosh. All right, we just got home a little bit ago. We have about an hour until we got to go get the boys from adventure camp. I'm gonna make myself a smoothie for lunch. So I've got banana, we've got chocolate protein, some berries, yogurt, peanut butter, and lactate, and then I'm gonna do chia seeds. Don't ever put your hands in there, right? All right, pour this in. Just 2 spoons. I know. 2 spoons.
Yeah, Mom.
Okay. Do you want any? Do you want me to add the peanut butter after? Get like 2 heaping spoonfuls.
Is this good?
Yeah. Dump it in there and 1 more. A little bit more. Do like 1 more. There we go. Perfect. Noise is noise.
Amen.
Okay, you gotta make sure it's all locked in. Power. Pulse. Wow. Now hit high. Yum. Don't look here. Don't look here. Don't look there. Don't look there. That's pretty. All right, so then I made a snack platter after camp, and then we had leftovers. So I'm gonna flash back to yesterday when I was making this. All right, I am boiling up well, it was boiling, and now they're cooking, simmering, the potatoes for the mashed potato. And I have my beef tips in here. So good, very hot. Those have been cooking all day long. And this was that beef that I bought from Costco. Okay, and then over here, I don't have any lettuce, but I'm gonna make a cucumber, tomato, and avocado salad and just chill it until the mashed potatoes are ready. The boys are at jujitsu. Gotta love when you thought you were recording this entire time and I wasn't. Story of my life. Oh my gosh, I literally am such a mess. Okay, so we're doing like maybe 2 handfuls of these little mini tomatoes. That's what was on sale at Costco, so that's what I got this week. Do you shop sales, or do you have like a strict list of things that you buy when you go to any of your preferred grocery stores? I will have like things that I want, but then I look for the sale. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this week of like things that we've made on a budget. With that Costco, that was the only shop we did this week, and it's gone pretty well. We did that on Sunday, and now it is Wednesday night. Okay, I ordered some feta, and then I'm gonna add that Italian dressing, and then I'm gonna top it with pepper, salt, and avocado. But earlier for lunch, actually breakfast and lunch, I made some egg salad, and I had that, and I forgot to share that with you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna make some oatmeal flourless cookies for dessert, and I'm just dealing with what I have kind of thing, and we'll see how they come out. I've never done flourless, so I'm just gonna see how good it is. But that's what I'm gonna make for a dessert. So I needed my phone for the recipe, but it looks good so far. I mean, it looks like a good little cookie batter. So I'm gonna put that in the fridge to kind of cool up while the oven is preheating. Clean this all up and then strain the potatoes. For our potatoes, we call these mashed potatoes because me and Nash came up with the ingredients when he was younger, because he likes cream cheese or sour cream, sometimes we do, instead of like a ton of milk. Cream cheese and then a little bit of lactate milk. We're able to process it a little bit better. We're a little bit lactose sensitive in our house. Okay, then I just use whatever cream cheese I have. I have whipped cream cheese, it doesn't matter. And I put a lot. I do a little splash of salt, or pinch, however you want to say it, and a pinch of pepper. And then I use a masher. Sometimes I'll do it in the stand mixer, but today I'm just gonna mash her up. It's a little easier. All right, my oven is preheated for my cookies. Anyways, I just mash these suckers up. When they're little potatoes like this, it's honestly easier to just do this, because then I just have to clean like the one pot that they were, boiled in. And then I just have to clean this utensil. But if it's looking dry, add a little bit more of either the milk or the cream cheese. And I add butter, did I say that? If I'm doing a loaded mash, which we like sometimes, I'll do cheese, bacon bits, chives on the top, and sometimes I'll even saute some onions because that's really yummy inside, but it just depends on the flavors you're wanting. Some parsley is really yummy on top. But today we're just doing the traditional mash because we're having beef tips and gravy and then a little salad. So easy peasy. Okay, so I've got the mashed potatoes made. The fam should be home here shortly. Now these, because they're flourless, it's a little bit weird. And I might link it, if these are good, I'll link the recipe below. If they're horrible, I won't. If they're horrible, I will link my normal recipe that I love, been eating it for years and years and years. But I just didn't have any flour. And then I was like, oh, let's just try a flour. I've been wanting to try a flourless one just to see, but my kids don't love peanut butter. So I'm interested to see if it's so funny. They like it when I make it like a dip for the veggie or for the fruits or something. And they like it in smoothies at times. All right, I'm not sure how big to make these. So I'm just gonna start with this. I started the dishwasher and I need to figure out what's hitting at the top because I think it's a straw. I was like doing the dishes because I was like, I cleaned my dishwasher today. I did like the fresh clean thing because I don't know, I like to do it once a month. I don't know if that's excessive or whatever, but that's what I like to do. I mean, I like a clean dishwasher to clean my dishes, you know? So I did that today, and so I was already like a half load behind, and so I'm having to do a pre-dishwasher load before dinner, which, yeah, don't love that. That means I'll probably not get to all those, but I'm gonna put the rest of this into the fridge to cool, and then I'll put another load in the oven when this one is done. Load, batch, I don't know, cookies, what do you call them? All right, I'm gonna sit down, check in with work. Oh my gosh, I haven't sat in the last like 2 hours. What are you doing? You gonna do your reading? Kindles.
Oh wow.
What happened?
Plus 11 to minus 3.
Oh my god. Brutal. Like, summer tired is so tired. Oh, my eyes are like watering. I was just trying to get back on work because I wasn't able to finish up some of my names. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. I just got the kids to bed. I cleaned up the kitchen and I've got everything organized. I'll just show you guys. The boys tomorrow for adventure camp, they're going to a Springs and having a cookout. So I have their towel and extra change of clothes, and then I have an extra bag for their water shoes. So I need to pack all that in their backpacks. I need to fold this laundry. I'm gonna see how far I can get while I'm listening to my audiobook. But like, I'm so tired. Like, I just wanna go lay in bed and go to sleep. But I'll feel much better if I just fold this laundry. Oh my God. But the house is all tidied up and ready for tomorrow. So it's like all reset and ready. Sean had to go to the store and get us some mandarin oranges because we signed up for that for the cookout. And yeah, I'm all cut up on laundry. Like literally I only have one load of laundry to do tomorrow. And I'll start that in the morning. I'm gonna fold all of this, hopefully tonight, so that tomorrow the kids, when they get home from camp, before jujitsu, they can put away all their laundry. I think Polly and I, tomorrow, we're gonna go back to school shopping, so maybe I'll show you a clip or two from that in this vlog. But otherwise, I'm gonna fold laundry. Okay, so yeah, that is a look at our summer day and even the night before. But I wanted to share this with you guys because, you know, this is the grind of a working mom during summer. I'm so lucky that I work from home because I can watch the kids and make sure they're handled. And it's such a blessing, but it also is very hard. And some days I am just burning the midnight oil to get it all done. I will say that I never get it all done. You know, there's always something left undone, and that's okay. But I thought I would just share with you guys a realistic look at what it looks like. And this was different because the boys were in camp all day. Each kid got one camp this summer. So that was a look at that. And then Polly and I went back to school shopping the next day. We were kind of savoring our just the girls moments. And I planned to do this with the boys, but Nash ended up getting sick during the week of Polly's dance camp. So I owe it to them to do that once he's all better. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A little glimpse, a realistic look at a summer with a working mom. And, you know, one night I make a homemade meal. The next night we're eating the leftovers. And that is called balance. I hope you guys are enjoying the end of your summer, wherever you are, and love your faces. Bye, y'all.